Hi folks, good morning, welcome back to the channel. I've got a wee bit of a cold here, so my voice sounds a bit funny. So I just want to talk about Lucy Connolly and what different sides of the divide are saying about her, the left and the right. So it seems to be that the right hand side of the political spectrum largely seem to be in support of her, whereas the left side of the spectrum absolutely condemn her, and it just doesn't seem to be any sort of middle ground there, to be honest, which is really sad. So basically, everybody knows what she done. She put out a tweet which is kind of ill-advised, wasn't very nice, but she had the good hindsight to delete it very quickly. She knew it was wrong, she got rid of it, but she still ended up being coerced into pleading guilty, and she was refused bail at every opportunity. And I don't know whether that was down to what Starmer said about suspects will be held on remand. I think that played into a lot of what happened with a lot of these people that didn't really do much at all. Do you know what I mean? Even that Peter Lynch guy, God rest his soul, that took his own life for holding up a placard which didn't even say anything racist at whatsoever. Anyway, that's gone off on a tangent. Maybe that's one for another time. But basically, like I say, there's either you're in support of her or you want her buried, basically. And it seems to be, see, I don't know, the left, right? They don't seem to have any sort of logic or reason, not even logic, they don't seem to have any understanding about them. There's no understanding, there's no trying to see things from a different point of view, that maybe there is some merits in some of the arguments put forward by the right. Even things like the trans issue and all that, it's just they don't, like, they either want you buried. What do the left want? I mean, that woman, Lucy Connolly, she should never have spent a day in prison. Yeah, what she did was stupid, right? But that's like prison, taking away people's liberty. That's for people that go about with like crowbars and things like that, and bludgeon people, people that stab people, people that actually commit murder, people that commit serious sexual assaults, which are a genuine danger to society, a genuine danger to society, people that are a risk to people's actual safety on a day-to-day basis, and a risk to people's lives, yeah? People that set people on fire, torture people, hit people with iron bars, even like repeat serious robberies and things like that, where like there's large sums of money stolen from people that actually change their lives, that mean that their lives basically ruined and all that. People that seriously are a danger to society. What she did wasn't very nice, but she she deleted the tweet. She did the right thing, and none of that was taken into account. Even when she was sentenced, even after the fact that she was coerced into pleading guilty. The left, right, that you're just still getting comments on Facebook and in interviews and all that after she's been released. Oh, she should never have been released. She deserves to rot and all that. It's as if the left want her dead, basically. There doesn't seem to be there's no reasoning with these guys, you know what I mean? You say something that's not on their wavelength and they want you buried, man. On the right, we'll just, like, the right hand, we don't want to stop you from saying what you're saying. We just think it's nonsense, do you know what I mean? Like the whole trans issue and things like that. I commented on a post about trans people now being searched by police officers of their biological sex, which is absolutely right, even clarified by the Supreme Court ruling. And I get called, you're harassing people, you're a bigot. basically, I said something that was half jokey. I said, if it's got a willy, it's searched by a guy, end of. It's not hard to fathom that. And it's really not hard to fathom that, man. Yeah? And I get all sorts of abuse from it, saying I was harassing people, I was a transphobe and all that. Like, it's just mental, do you know what I mean? It's like, get a grip, people, man, get a grip. Do you know what I mean? Get to grip with biological reality and stop accusing people of phobe this, phobe that. I'm nauseous at the whole thing, to be honest now, but basically it just seems to be that on the left, people probably would want you to, I mean, I don't know, what they go after your job, they go after your livelihood. What do they want? They want you in jail for what, indefinitely? What do the left want of that woman? She's got a 13-year-old daughter, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? Do you want her dead? Do you want Lucy Connolly basically to be curled up in the fetal position and a bunch of Antifa to boot the shit out of her until she just goes unconscious and dies? Is that what you guys want on the left? You've no sense of compassion, nothing. On the right wing, right, we'll just, a lot of the time we'll make fun of you and things like that. But no, we don't want you dead. We don't want to go after your job. We don't want you to be curled up in the fetal position and a bunch of right-winger thugs to boot you the shit out of you until you lose consciousness and die. That is not what we want. That's not what we want on the right, yeah? You call us far right and all that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're concerned about our women, our children. They should be able to let our wee girls go to dance classes without fear of some fucking nutcase, you know what I mean, hacking them to death. It's just, there's no compassion with you guys on the left. It's just, yes, we want them in jail indefinitely, we want them dead. Like, you won't come out, look, actually in some cases you will. Look at what Ricky Jones said, cut their throats. He actually came out and said that, but yet a jury of his peers found him not guilty. But Lucy Connolly, she was coerced. No bail, refused bail, everything. You guys are not saying, that you guys on the left, the guys on the right, no, like I say, we might have a bit of a pop at you, we might make fun of you because of your absolute absurdities and all that, but we don't want you jailed. We don't want you dead. We don't want anybody to beat the shit out of you until you do die. That's just not what we want, but you almost certainly want that for us, whether you're explicit or veiled about it. There's no middle ground with you guys. There's no understanding, nothing. You guys are basically psychopaths, do you know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know, there's no middle ground here. I don't really know where we go from here, do you know what I mean? I don't know how to fix this. It's disgusting, to be honest. But anyway, that's just how things are, folks. So what I would say is just, I think it's pointless debating with the left. It's absolutely pointless. Stay off Facebook for your mental health. Stay off Twitter. It's the best thing you can do. Do you know what? Just go for a walk in the countryside. Go for a drive, right? Even if it means you need to drive an hour, 2 hours, right? Go to the forest, right? Get in nature and actually breathe in some fresh air and just, do you know what I mean? You need to just, the left are a lost cause, man. They're a lost cause. They want you dead. That's what they want. They want you curled up in the fetal position. They want you to lose your job. They want you to lose it all. And there's no redemption about you whatsoever. There's no redeeming you. You're Satan incarnate. You're a Nazi. And it's just, that's just the way it is. Stay off Facebook, stay off social media, and just get on with a normal life and just try to avoid these folks as best you can. Yeah, if there's trans thing and all that, just ignore it. All this, don't get into debates with them because you're only just going to get reported and that, do you know what I mean? And the police are not on your side either. Just ignore, and just get into nature as best you can. Just fresh air, away from social media, completely trying to ignore it all. Do you know what I mean? It's the best thing you can do for your mental health, your sanity, everything else. just disengage from it all, because politics ain't going to solve this. It's not. But anyway, I'll end it at that, and thanks for watching.